다음 주에 열리는 2023년 첫 번째 UFC 카드에서 댄 이게와 코메인에서 격돌할 예정인 데이먼 잭슨 선수와 인터뷰하였습니다. 데이먼 잭슨 짱! Hello, Mr. Damon Action Jackson. Nice to meet you, and thank you for doing this interview. How's it going?
Sure. It's going good, man. Just left the gym. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Are you headed home? Where are you headed?
Yeah. I'm heading home for a little bit, and then I have I coach middle school wrestling, so I'm going to coach wrestling after that. So.
I see. Just really random question. Are you into G-Shock watches? I noticed that you wear. I noticed that you wear a G-Shock watch a lot. I'm sure you have other watches as well, but just curious.
Yeah, no, I like watches. I like the functional, like a digital watch, like where I can look at, just see the time real quick, because I'm working with people all day, so I like to have that, I just randomly like to look down my wrist. But yeah.
The reason I'm asking is because I used to have the exact same model. I think it's called GMW B 5000D. And I have other G-Shock watches as well, like this one. So, just curious, because they're cool watches and extremely durable. So,
yeah, no, it's been great. It's held up for a while. Yeah, had it for a few years.
Just to be clear, I'm not sponsored by them, but just curious to know. If you don't mind, can I ask you about your tattoos on your back? 2 lines along your spine. Do they have any meanings?
Yeah, well, I mean, I actually just saw it one day and thought it would be a cool tattoo. But when I was in high school, it was this poster. It was in my math teacher's class, and it was 2 parallel lines. It can be greater than or less, or it can be greater than or equal to, but never less than. And I just always thought it was a cool saying, and it was basically just like the equation sign, the equal sign. And basically, I just thought it was a cool tattoo. I never really thought about getting one until later on, but I always thought it'd be a cool tattoo for sure.
Yeah, I have a few tattoos myself, so every time I see some cool tattoos, I'm wondering if there's any meaning to it. And I think I saw it on Twitter. Someone tweeted that the tattoos on your back are not tattoos; they are kinesiology tapes. So I just wanted you to confirm.
Yeah, people always think that. They always think it's just KT tape itself, but no, it's tattoo. It's real.
Well, I'm Korean, so it's kind of a mandatory question that I have to ask. Do you know anything about Korea? What pops in your head when you think of Korea?
I love Asian food, so that's definitely something that I kind of think of. But South seafood, kind of that's the first thing that kind of comes up.
Seafood.
Yeah, I just randomly like you asked me what came to my head.
Yeah,
that was
right.
The first thing.
So seafood. You told the media that your upcoming fight was actually set up by you, not the UFC. You were in contact with 6 fighters, and 2 of them responded, and one of them was Dan Ige. Is it common for fighters to set up the fight by themselves?
I think that if you're an adult and you don't want to go that whole direction of trash talking and stuff like that, I think it's a pretty positive way to do it. I definitely don't want to be pushing that narrative that I have a problem with all the guys that I fight. So I like to kind of just just be more casual, either talk to my manager or talk to them. I'd like to just be straightforward. And, I got nothing but respect for Dan. But I did message him and ask if he would, let me fight in December. So we were trying to get it lined up then, and it just didn't work out. So, but yeah, I did message him, and we went back and forth a little bit. And then once the fight was made official, we haven't talked since then. So,
have you done this before?
Not really, not to this extent where I had to reach out to them for, I'm looking at getting the top 15. So the guys that I messaged were all top 15 guys. So, whatever it takes, man. At this point, like I know that if you're not being pushed behind that whole like trash talk, or you're not being pushed behind some crazy knockout finish or whatever it is, like you just got to take advantage of whatever opportunity you can. And like social media is kind of one of those things where it is negative in a lot of sense. Like there's a lot of negative things that come from it. But at the same time, like I don't have Dan's number. I don't have a way to get in contact with him. So messaging him directly kind of avoids that whole middleman where I have to like try to talk trash to all these people about him and say something where it's going to get him fired up. And I think that he's far enough into his career to understand when someone's trying to get a fight like that and when they're talking trash for no reason. So I don't have anything negative to say about the guy. He works hard. He's tough as hell. He fights hard every fight. I have nothing but positive things about him.
Yeah, it's really cool that you made this fight happen rather than waiting for the UFC to get you a fight. And he's a ranked opponent, like you said, so kudos to you.
Yeah.
Dan Ige is known for his toughness. He's a super durable guy. In fact, he's never been stopped. Did you do anything differently in this training camp, knowing that he's never been finished?
I wouldn't say that was what motivated me more or anything. I think that's definitely something that would be really cool to get a finish, and I always look for a finish every single round, every fight, every time I can get a finish, I look for it. So I'm definitely looking to finish him for sure. But as far as extra training, like not really. I just trained the areas that I'm good at. I've trained really, really hard there, and the areas that I think he's gonna be, pushing me, I train those like as hard as I could. So my defense is gonna be good. My offense is gonna be forward attacking like always, and it's gonna be a fight, man, for sure. It's gonna be a fist fight.
When you look at his fighting style, what really stands out besides his toughness?
Yeah, definitely his toughness is like number one, but his boxing is really, really solid. He throws good combos. He moves well. He moves really fast too, but he moves well on his feet. He's really fast, and he is always looking to like land that one punch. So you got to keep your guard up. You got to keep moving with him, and you got to beat him to the punch. And it's something that I'm not taking lightly for sure.
Obviously, you don't have to go into details, but could you share with us how you're gonna get your hand raised next Saturday?
I'm looking for that finish too. So like I'm coming forward at him the whole time. I think that pressure is going to be a big problem, and I think that wrestling is going to be the way that I finish this fight. Getting him on the ground, getting where I'm comfortable. I know he's good there too, but I like my style better on top than I like him on the ground. So I'm going to be pressing forward, getting in his face, and taking the fight to him.
I know that you are a very respectful guy who doesn't like trash talk or anything like that. But if you won the fight by KO, submission, or in resounding fashion, like dominating the whole fight, would you call out someone? Maybe Bryce Mitchell, because it would be a huge statement, and I feel that the Octagon interview is one of the most important interviews. Depending on how you speak, you could get more attention. You could become really popular to the point where you could really step into the title contention, especially in your case with your winning streak. If you won, you would have a 5-5 win streak. Not to mention that now this fight is moved to co-main event.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's definitely there's so much at stake for this fight. The co-main event that's added to it. But fighting a guy that's never been finished and getting a finish there, that would be a huge statement. Winning a co-main event would be a huge statement. Breaking into that top 15 would be a huge statement. So, like everybody's saying that Dan's going to be motivated because his back's on the wall. But I'm more motivated to keep moving forward, then he's going to be more motivated to stay in the UFC. So I'm coming forward. I'm looking for the finish, and I've trained my ass off. I'm ready to go, and I'm going to be coming at him the whole time.
But would you call out after?
Oh, I would definitely fight Bryce Mitchell. I don't know about call-out wise. It's hard for me to think past it, but I think I would have all the right in the world to fight Bryce Mitchell for sure. There's plenty of guys there. I'll say who wants to fight me. Like someone call me out. Like I don't like to put pressure and make everybody think one way or the other. But I would love to fight Bryce Mitchell. I would take that fight all day for sure.
I see. When are you flying to Vegas?
So Tuesday the 10th.
What is your New Year's resolution 2023 beside having a pool in your yard? I saw it in your IG story.
Yeah. So I'm gonna definitely do the pool eventually, but my first goal of the year is to open my gym. So once I get my gym open and then things are going well there, then we'll look at opening or building a pool and stuff like that. But for right now, it's just keep. I want to stay busy as possible too. But my resolution is to open my gym and get that rolling.
When are you planning to open the gym?
As soon as this fight's over, February.
Lastly, do you have any messages for Korean fans?
No, man. After you said that, you're thinking what's the first thing that comes to my mind? It's just the respectfulness of it. Your culture that's huge, and then also Chan Sung Jung is he's a tough dude, and Dan's fought him, and thinking back, I've watched his fight so many times against Dan, and the guy is just so solid. He's such a tough, durable guy himself. That nickname, the Zombie, it's just it goes a long ways. But definitely, I appreciate the support from everyone. But overseas, it's crazy to me to think that people from other countries watch me and they interact with me and stuff. It's really cool. I love the support. I love getting all the support from everyone, and I definitely appreciate it.
I'm just curious, if you won the fight and if you were given the fight, if you're given the opportunity to fight Chan Sung Jung maybe later this year, I'm not sure if he can make it because due to his shoulder injury, but if you were given the opportunity, would you fight Korean Zombie?
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys. It's just everyone knows him, everyone respects him. He's the guy that he would definitely be a big statement. Him coming in healthy, as long as he's healthy and everything, would be a huge statement, huge win, and huge opportunity to fight him. So, I'm game to fight anyone. You could ask me that about anyone, and I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll take the fight. But I'm definitely looking to stay busy this year. So when this fight's over, as long as I'm healthy, I'm booking another fight as soon as possible.
By the way, next time we talk, can I call you by your first name?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't mind at all.
I know you're busy preparing for a fight. So much appreciated. I can't wait to watch your fight. Best luck to you, sir.